Well, I can honestly say I'm happy you guys listen to the technicians and the people out in the field, because this is a beautiful machine. Hey everyone, I'm here with Jason. Jason, show me around this TMF, right?
Fantastic. Nice to meet you, Juan.
Good to be here with you.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for asking, Juan. So what we have here is we have PALFINGER's brand new, redesigned, re-engineered truck-mounted forklift. It's the new FHS 55 series truck-mounted forklifts by PALFINGER.
So I've actually had a little bit of experience with one of these. I had a 4-way at my shop for a little while.
Yeah.
And I absolutely loved it. You know, the ease of use on it, and then also just the versatility of being able to turn sideways.
Yeah.
You know, I actually was bringing material into my shop that was 30 foot long. I only have a 14-foot door.
Absolutely.
So being able to bring that material in and out of the shop with ease, you know, I absolutely love these. But you're saying that there's actually a couple new additions as well, huh?
Well, there is.
Just a 4-way. Do you have something else that's available?
So a couple of things that we're going to go over when I show you this one. We actually have 4 different variants of our truck-mounted forklift.
4 of them. Wow.
One is a standard 5,500 pounds. Then we have a 4-way 5,500 pound, which is the machine you were talking about. And then we have what's called a double reach version of both of those units. So a couple of things I want to go over and show you this here. We came out with the industry's first side mounted controls. This is standard on every one of our models. So what this allows the operator to do is to pull up to the job site, get out of the transport truck, come back, reach right over here and start the machine. Yeah. All accessible. They don't have to reach up onto the dash or try to climb up and get the ignition key. It's right here. They start it up, they come over to the side control, tilt up a little bit, they take the pressure off the chains, relieve them on both sides, hang them on the forklift. Now they can raise it up a little, come off the pads, extend back, and lower this machine right on the ground, all without having to climb up on the forklift. So another feature is that we had, did you notice the seat? See what we did to this? It's crooked for a reason. It's not like we mounted it that way. What we did is we gave the operator a 25-degree outward position on this seat. So I'm gonna have you climb up on in here if you wouldn't mind.
And then I can be able to swing it over, right?
Swing it right over. But you know, it's a really cool thing. You notice when you sat down in the seat, you didn't drag up on the side edge of the seat. Yeah, it was perfect. You ever see some of these forklifts down the road after a couple of years and the seat gets all worn out on the edge and broken up? You didn't have to do that. Now you're in the seat. Now you turned, but notice something else. You're kind of 5 degrees turned inward. So when you look over your right shoulder going in reverse, you're not having to fatigue as much from backing up. Gives you a little better visibility and looking around in the back. But now
getting out is just beautiful, right?
Absolutely.
I'm able to turn the seat over, perfect exit, find my first step, 3 points of contact, all the way down. Yep, perfect.
Safety is a big thing for PALFINGER. We can't stress it enough. And the first and foremost, the one thing that we do when we design this, we always thought about safety and keeping the operator safe. We want them to come home at the end of the day.
Yep. Out of curiosity, you talked about a double extend. What is that?
What I'd like to do is show that to you, but if you could climb up in here, let's start the machine up and then we'll extend that out.
So we close in, put the seatbelt on.
Yep. High vis orange, you notice that one?
I like that.
That way you can see it from across the job site.
I thought it was to match my truck.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Perfect. Okay, so if you can go ahead and start that up. All right, first lever on your left, if you can pull that back a little. Okay, perfect. Second lever over, push that one forward. Okay, stops. Now there's a button on top. If you on that second lever, Juan, if you can press that button and then push forward again.
Wow. So how much more reach do we have with that second double reach?
When you're all the way out, you're on the other side of your truck bed.
Wow.
So come on down. Let's take a look at this here, Juan. Let me show you what we have here. We actually have side shift incorporated into the carriage, which is a really nice feature that our operators wanted. So when we're double reached out across the truck bed and the mast is rested up against the side rail, This allows the operator to pick up the load and actually side shift it left or right and break it away from other parts of the load. So that way we minimize the load damage on there.
I see
hydraulic cylinder on there.
I see it.
If you can see that right in the back. All right. Yeah. Know what we're doing on that one? We're doing tilt on there. Absolutely. So now, depending on the crown of the road or an off-road job site, this allows the operator to not only pick up that load,
but get the right angle he needs.
Get the right angle and tilt it, side shift it, and then boom, they retract it right back to them. We have a patent on this design.
Just pull?
All the way up, pull.
There we are.
All the way out.
Look at that, full access.
Full access to everything that you need to work on.
And all our grease points are accessible right there.
Yep.
Well, you know, in my experience has been, if it's hard to do, people won't do it. So if you're talking about operators, if it's easy to be able to come and, hey, check this sight glass, check the oil, check the fuel filter, whatever you got to do, if it's easy to do, they will do it. Absolutely. But if it's hard, if it's a chore, they don't want to do it. So that's really a neat feature. I like that.
Yeah, good. Well, we appreciate it. That's where it comes in and where we talked about going to the technicians and asking them what they wanted.
Well, I can honestly say I'm happy you guys listen to the technicians and the people out in the field because this is a beautiful machine.
Fantastic.
Thank you for showing me around.
Thank you, Juan. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. All right, thank you.